everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Grown Folk Talk. Today we're talking about Gabrielle Union wicked ass and the Currys. Now, we all know that Steph and Ayesha Curry have had their issues within their marriage, mostly on Ayesha's behalf. But little Miss Gab Union over here, her big mouth, I'm going to just keep it real. I don't like Gabrielle Union. And the reason I don't like her is because some of the things that I've seen and heard, quotes I've read from how she move and conduct herself. And I know, I'm an average everyday person. She is a celebrity. She don't care what I think. Beautiful. I don't care what she think either. But fortunately enough, everybody can have their opinion. And since this grown folks talk, I'm going to give my opinion. I'm going to keep it more of a buck with you. I think she a witch. And I done told my husband that years ago. He thought I was just talking, but later on, he found out I wasn't just talking, but it was just hard for me to find y'all some solid proof. When I was scrolling through looking for videos and stuff to kind of back up my claims, it was really hard for me to find solid proof that she's a witch. But I did find a little bit of videos like different Hollywood actresses, and I didn't add it in. But they were saying how, she like a mean girl in Hollywood, bully for her fellow black actresses. We all know how Gabrielle Union got down with D Wade's son. I mean, do I even need to discuss it? She's sitting up condoning this little boy being a transformer with a limp wrist, and it ain't all her fault. His daddy definitely got to take some accountability for it, because I don't know what the hell D Wade's smoking up in the Wade household.
I'm not gay no more.
But this dude, D Wade, he just, what, man? And I know this is about Gabrielle Union and the Currys, but like I said when I started off, I don't care for Gabrielle Union. So I just got to keep it real with y'all on what I've watched over the years. I've actually been trying to put together a documentary on this lady because I think she's a effing witch. But anyway, and I don't know what kind of spell she got. I think she like 10, 11 years older than D Wade. And I'm sorry, don't take it offensively if you do, oh well. But I'm just not an advocate for older women and younger men. Anything outside of 2 to 3 years to me is just unorthodox. Most of the times you're the same age or the man is older, but that's just my opinion, which I know is irrelevant. But I just don't care for her and how she moves. And every time you see his son, you always see Gabrielle Union egging some ish on, letting him play in her makeup and heels, advocating this transformer crap that we see with him. Now he done changed his name. He the poster child for that community. And it's just utterly disgusting in my personal opinion. But let's back it up a taste on Gabrielle Union. The way they even got together was suspicious to me. Now I know D Wade is a grown man. She didn't make him leave his first wife, but I always looked at her suspicious with how all of that went down. And like I said, I was actually putting together a documentary on this, so I've done some research on it. And the first wife was actually sued Gabrielle Union, and I don't know if she got money from her lawsuit, but I know she sued her. The first wife of D Wade stated that Gabrielle Union traumatized these kids. And I remember reading this years ago, and I wondered what the hell she did to them kids. But, I never found out exactly what happened. But moving on, D Wade decided as a man, he made the choice to divorce his first wife that he was with, before he was D Wade the man, and get with Gabrielle Union and start a family with her. He was awarded, I believe, sole custody of his sons that he had with his first wife. So, there's been some allegations about her mental health and stability. I'm not quite sure about that. I just think that, it was a little suspicious on how they got together. But again, ultimately, that was D Wade's choice to be with her. So moving on, Gabrielle, the Wicked Witch of the West Union, decided to open her mouth and give Steph and Ayesha Curry some marriage advice, which I thought was completely inappropriate. Who in the hell would want marriage advice from Gabrielle Union?
And you know this, man.
Don't nobody want to hear nothing from Gabrielle Union. I know I don't. I mean, I know she's a nice actress in Hollywood. She done made her money and made a name for herself. But no, to me, she don't need to give relationship advice. She run that household. D Wade has said that she's the head. She leads that household. This man didn't even went on record to say, quote, that I don't have no problem with my wife with following her, like she running stuff over there.
Nope.
And coming from a fellow female, a woman, I can tell you this: as much as a woman might want to be in charge, thinks she should be in charge, and is allowed to be in charge, some things a woman just don't need to be in charge of. And for one, is a household full of men. But we're gonna move on. So Steph and Ayesha Curry are a power couple, if you believe that. And couple goals. You know, I didn't write this. This is what, you know. But it's wild to think that they could have went their separate ways all because of D Wade's wife. Gabrielle Union nearly ended their relationship. So when I seen this on social media, I dug a little deeper. And come to find out, the advice she gave to them was to break up and sleep with other people. Who does that? Who gives that kind of marriage advice to somebody? Y'all need to break up. Meanwhile, Negro, you still married.
She belongs to the streets.
Didn't D-Wade have a baby on you right before y'all got married? D-Wade got another son that don't live in the Wade Union household. Probably, you know, I'm not even going to speculate on why that son don't live with them. But D-Wade had a whole baby on you right before y'all got married. And you got the boss to sit up here and tell Stephen and Ayesha Curry that they need to break up and just sleep with other people. That's why I say she a witch. The stuff that she try to do, the things that she say to try to manipulate people and try to have control on somebody else's marriage, she need to go sit down somewhere. Lady, you 50 years old. You need to be in the kitchen baking cookies somewhere as a grandmother or soon to be grandmother. You don't need to be giving nobody no marriage advice as if you just got a good marriage. And I'm not saying that marriage is perfect. Hell, I've been married almost 20 years. So I know for dang sure ain't really no such thing as a perfect marriage. All marriages have their skeletons and different things that go down over the years. I'm just saying, you turn a boy into a girl publicly for the world to see. You suspiciously got with a married man, and furthermore, everything's weird. Every picture y'all show is weird. Y'all family pictures be weird. One Easter, it was a picture of the boy with another little Caucasian boy hugged up. It's just some weird stuff happens in this household, and it's on public display for us to see. But I just want to show a clip of why this is just a horrible move for Gabrielle Union, because Ayesha Curry don't need no help. She don't need nobody in her ear telling her to do nothing stupid, because she done already did all kind of stupid stuff. Ayesha Curry done stuck her foot in her mouth again and again for the world to see. So she definitely didn't need no help from Gabrielle Union. But let's take a look.
Something that really bothers me and like honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that, yeah, like there are all these women like throwing themselves, but me, like the past 10 years, like I don't have any of that. Like I have zero, this sounds weird, but like male attention. Because I don't want it, but it'd be nice to know that like someone's looking.
Did y'all hear that? Now I know everybody remembers Gabrielle Union, Ayesha Curry saying how she would like more male attention even though she's married. And I know it's old, but I brought it up for two reasons. For one, how embarrassing is that for your husband to hear you say something like that publicly? Just because he, a superstar athlete, gets so much female attention, you wish you could get the same, even if you thought it, you shouldn't say it. And that's the problem that I have with social media. People say and do so much that they need to not do. It's like people don't have no couth, no type of common decency. You don't think before you speak, and you say dumb-ish, and it's out there for the world to hear. Number two, she don't need no help, like I was saying before. She didn't need no advice from Gabrielle Union on what to do with her marriage. She's screwing her marriage up her dang on self.
And you know this, man.
So you got to be real careful when you take marriage advice from somebody, even if they is rich and famous also. Because if you would have divorced your man, now you divorced with 2 to 3 kids, depending on if they had the little boy by this time. And then you left by yourself being a divorcee with children. Who else you gonna get? You gonna get anybody else on the Steph Curry level? Y'all know how that go. Furthermore, she's still married to her young man. Gabrielle Union, she still got her D-Wade. So why would you sit up here and leave your man under advice from a woman who's still with hers? What sense do that make? Anyway, I found another clip in doing my research of the Wades that just, this woman just gives witch to me. She gives a evil Jezebel vibe, and I just really can't stand her. I don't watch none of her movies. I've probably seen 2 of them just to keep it real, older stuff. But I ain't trying to see nothing Gabrielle Union got to say. But anyway, let me play this next clip. Let's see what her husband got to say about her.
Is there anything, I mean, y'all been together for like 8 years, or you've been married for 8 years, so like, is there anything that drives you nuts about I know there's something that drives you nuts about the other person.
We got to pick one thing?
You
or?
gotta,
I mean,
I got a list.
He acts like there's like the Dead Sea Scrolls of complaints.
The Dead
all the
Sea
guys in here, what's up? How y'all doing?
Complaint.
So can I go first?
All right, so that was just a quick clip of D-Wade saying he got a list of complaints about Gabrielle Union. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody's stuff perfect or whatever, but dang, how the hell she gonna give Ayesha Curry some advice and telling her she need to sleep with somebody else? What kind of evil witch stuff is that? And for all y'all heifers that don't think black women can do no wrong, y'all finna flood my comments, how dare I say something about Gabrielle Union because she rich and I'm not? You can miss me with it because I look past celebrity and I look past money and I know what I see, what these people post on their social media, and that household is upside down, and it's unfortunate that a nice looking strong black man like D-Wade would even put himself in a position to have his household led by a woman. But it is what it is. That was his executive decision, but that don't mean the rest of us with a brain and some common sense can't look at it and see that that's wrong.
Nope.
So miss me with all the crap y'all got to say, all you saver hoes who want to come defend Gabrielle Union, because at the end of the day, you wouldn't want your man to leave you, get with another chick, and next thing you know, your son turned out running up and down the runway with hair weave and makeup on, talking about here. I'm going to end this episode right here. Grown Folk Talk, please like, subscribe, share the content. See you in the next one.